What's good, y'all? It's Ali back at it again with another fan mental model video for young American men, in which I give you guys mental models you can use to become extremely successful, extremely competent, extremely capable, so we can save the United States of America. So let's get right into it. Okay, so today we're going to talk about learn. Because a lot of you niggas are like, bro, how do I learn fast? I want to learn really fast. I want my brain to absorb as much knowledge as possible instantaneously. How the fuck do I do that, Ali? Well, I'm going to fucking teach you today. Okay, so what do I mean by learn? Of course, in the context of you being capable and gaining a ton of abilities. Well, what I mean is action plus context. Okay. So the key thing here, though, is going to be action. If you want to learn how to do anything, real skill is gained from real experience. If you want to get good or know how something works, wanting to know how to live, wanting to know how to make content, wanting to know how to make music, wanting to know how to write, any skill, wanting to know how to chop down a fucking tree, you have to go do the thing. Go do the thing. This is where you get real information. Because a big fucking mistake a lot of you guys are making in today's day and age. When you want to learn something new, you think, oh, let me go watch a bunch of content. Let me go watch hours of content. Let me go find my favorite YouTuber on this topic. Let me go find my favorite fucking podcast. Nigga, I need to order all these books on Amazon. You fill up your Amazon list with $500 worth of books. And you're like, okay, boom. I'm learning. You think you're learning, but no, nigga, you're not. Because you're not taking action. Nobody cares about what you're watching, right? Nobody cares about what you're watching, what you're reading. People care about what you're doing. The world is based on doing. Men build the world. They don't think about the world. They build it. They do things. What matters is what can you do, okay? So when you're thinking about learning something new, nigga, you don't need to go watch hours of content. You don't need to go get 500 books. You need to act. You just need to go. The minute you realize you are a fat ass fuck, like you are right now, you're a fat ass watching this. The minute you realize you're fat, you're like, damn, I need to get in shape. No, you do not go watch hours of content. You do not go get a bunch of books. You don't go search up how to get abs in 5 minutes like a gay ass bitch. You go to the gym. Just go to the gym. Go to the gym, ask, can I have a membership? Get a membership. Go start lifting a weight. Go get on the machines. Even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, go to the dumbbell, just start pulling it up and down. And the reason why this is very important is because a lot of you guys waste time in what I'll call the context phase, because context is important. And what I would mean by context is actually doing research. You guys are here. You stay here. You're mentally masturbate. You're just getting off in the content. Oh man, reading all these books. Oh man, watching all this content. Like you guys are just sitting here. But like I just said, the world doesn't operate here. What you know doesn't matter. What are you doing? People care about what you can do, real skill. So you don't actually want to start here, because a lot of you niggas stay here and never actually end up doing anything. You're like, I need to know more. You want to read more books and you want to watch more content. And you're like afraid to just start. Or you build a fear to just start because you think you don't know enough to start. So you just stay here forever. And then years fucking go by and you're still fat as fuck. Even though you have all this fitness content and you know the exact keto diet and all this other gay shit that's in the fitness industry now. Like you know all these things, but you're still fat as fuck. So who cares? So that's why you start here. You actually start in the action phase. You go first. You move first. You will learn more in the first 5 minutes of just going to an actual gym and lifting a fucking weight than you will from watching hours of content on lifting or reading 50 books on lifting, bro, about progressive overload and best way to eat and meal prepping. Nigga, just go to the gym and start lifting fucking weight, bro. You'll learn way more and you'll get real skill. And while you are doing this, right, because I want you guys to be able to learn as fast as possible. Now that you already have taken action, now that the minute you realize you're fat and you need to get in shape, you want to stop being a burden on our healthcare system. Speaking about America, you know, the number one killer in America is heart problems and heart attacks because niggas are fat as fuck and their arteries are like, nigga, can you stop being fat? So we also want to help America. You should just take action immediately and go start going to the gym and becoming healthy. And once you're doing that, now you can start watching some content. Now you could start reading some books, because the reason why this now helps is now that you're getting real experience, you even understand your own talents and abilities. Because even when you're taking action with something new you've never done before, you don't even know if you're talented or not. Some of you guys might be very good at lifting. Some of you guys might have very good genetics when it comes to building muscle. Some of you guys are probably, well, if you're a nigga, bro, I know, bro, we got the same genetics, nigga. We just be staying ripped. I can go to the gym for a week. I'm shredded, by the way, y'all. It's crazy. But the point is, for example, you might realize stuff like that if you just go. It's like, okay, so I might learn something that, oh, I actually have good genetics. So if I lift even harder than I'm lifting now, I'd actually, gain muscle a lot faster as a black man, usually, you know what I'm saying? For my white guys, you can go have to try a little bit harder, Nick. But anyway, so you'll get context about action that you're already taking, and you'll be able to do what? Refine your action. You'll be able to act better. For example, let's say you want to learn sales, learning how to sell things to certain people, right? You should go try to sell anything to somebody. Go start a fucking lemonade stand. And if you don't do that, think about any of the current skills or talents you have. You could, if you're a good speaker, you could offer teaching lessons. If you're good at taking tests, you could offer to tutor people for SATs. Like, you can sell anything, right? So you just go and start trying to sell this thing, and then you go get context about how to sell better. It's like, okay, you want to focus on tonality. It's like, oh, well, that actually hasn't been something I've been thinking about. Since I've already started taking action on teaching people, on selling my abilities to teach somebody how to do something, right? But I didn't know tonality matters, like the way I say things. Like, I should stay curious when I'm trying to sell something to someone. I'm like, oh, okay, what do you want me? How do you want me to train you? I can help you with your test taking. What is the best way I can serve you with test taking? Because that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to do. You see, you start learning these different things because you get more context about, okay, tonality matters. But you see how now you're learning as fast as possible because you're taking action. You're getting real skill and experience in real time, which actually fucking matters in the real world, while getting also broader context to refine your behavior sooner. Because even when you're initially taking action with something, it doesn't mean you're doing it perfectly. If you're learning how to chop down a tree, it doesn't mean, like, you might just go take the axe and just be swinging at the tree and the tree is going down. But if you get context on how to swing an axe, now with the action you're already taken, you quickly refine it. You're like, okay, I actually got to put my hand here and then put my hand here on the axe and then swing with my full body force behind it. Okay, now my swings are better. You see how you refine your actions quicker than somebody who's maybe just taking action, because you're getting context while taking action. So you're refining your behavior sooner than a guy who's just moving. So that's why context is important, y'all. I'm not saying don't study anything, don't watch any content, don't read any books. But what I am fucking saying is act first. This is what matters first. This is what matters actually in the real world, y'all. What you do, like what you're doing. That's where you get the real skill and experience. You don't get that from just mentally masturbating over here. You do this first. And then as you're doing this and getting real experience and understanding yourself and your own talents and abilities with whatever you're trying to learn, then you get the broader context, learn from guys who are ahead of you so you can ensure that you're now learning as fast as you possibly can. So yeah, man. So that's pretty much the video on learning. That's how you learn as fast as possible. Think about this as like immersion. You're immersing yourself, because you're learning, you're taking action, getting real experience, and at the same time getting outside knowledge, learning from guys who are better than you. So now you're actually learning as fast as possible. You're cleaning up mistakes really fast because you're taking action, you're learning, boom, boom, boom. And that's what's leading to learn as fast as possible. Because it's not about what you know, guys. It's about what you do. And you want to know things so you do things. That's why context matters, because the more you know, the better you can do. But who gives a fuck if you know things, my nigga? Nobody cares if you know things. People care what you do. Knowing is only important for doing. So that's why you want to do and know at the same time, right? So anyway, yeah, as I said, that's pretty much my learn video. If this made sense, if this is clear, if you know what it takes to now learn as much as possible, you're like, Ali, you're a fucking genius. I'm going to go learn so hard for whatever I'm trying to learn right now so we can save this fucking country, because I want you guys to be smart. And to be smart, you guys need to be able to learn and know how to learn. And this is how you do it. And you're like, okay, Ali, this is fire. Then like the fucking video. This is for the fam. This is for the young American men. And the only way more guys see this so they learn how to learn so we can save the country is by you liking the video so it spreads throughout the social media diaspora, of course. And also, I drop heat like this every single fucking day. So follow and subscribe as well, so you can keep getting these different mental models to make sure you're becoming as capable and accomplished as possible so we save the fucking country. So yeah, man. So with that being said, I'll catch you boys in the next video. Deuces.